It's like Groundhog Day, isn't it? Honestly. I mean, in the beginning of the lockdowns, we saw Dan just put a complete blanket on the state. And then gradually he realised that there was a little bit of difference between metropolitan and rural and regional. We were very boisterous, even on your show, Paul, that he should be having that three-tier outlook, not just a complete blanket. It's just absolutely ludicrous. And of course, on Friday, when we heard what we were all being put under against everybody's will, was the phone went hot, the emails went hot, the messenger went hot, and people are angry. So there's so many people saying so many different solutions, but the one thing that has come out very, very loud and clear is Mr Andrews' utter disrespect for rural and regional Victoria. How can he, Paul, turn around and say there is no point in putting a ring of steel up for 5 days? That is disrespectful.
Also, the idea, I mean, he would be able to, at a moment's notice, okay, they mightn't get it up by Friday at midnight, they mightn't get it up by Saturday, but they can have it up by Monday morning, all right? There's a way to do this, yet it's like, no, that's going to be the too hard basket because we've got this tennis thing on and we're going to need a few police to make sure people don't get in there. Please.
But, Paul, aren't we in a state of emergency? Now, I would hope to think that in a state of emergency, all agencies offering emergency services are ready at a click of the fingers.
Yep. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
You would imagine he's got the powers and he wants to get him again until December, and he wants the people giving him cover about how good the contact tracing system is, despite the fact she's going to pretend. I mean, we know how that game's going to play out.
Yeah, look, he's just a boffin, and what everyone has to do tomorrow is they just have to... I suggest that they go and contact their local MP, regardless if they're in government or in opposition, and ask them why they think it is good enough to be quiet on this issue. You know, Mr Andrews said right at the beginning of the pandemic, the buck stops with him. He is focused on that. Even when he had a shot at Scott about something, I can't remember what it was. And yet he keeps handballing. Oh, you have to ask so-and-so, you have to ask so-and-so. No, Mr Andrews. And I've got an offer for Mr Andrews, Paul. I invite Mr Andrews to come out on the road with us to some rural communities and regional communities in Victoria and hear for himself. We've been going out with the Let's Get Rural campaign since we could actually go somewhere, so even through the bubble process. We've been going into New South Wales and we've done 46 small towns, and we have heard directly from them, and we have documented that into little documentaries. All the guy has to do, Paul, is go out and communicate and realise that rural and regional Victoria is not Melbourne.
Yeah, correct. Maybe some of those upper house sellouts could do the same as well anytime soon.
We want that, mate.